Hollywood is shining a light on the E Street Band and Bruce Springsteen in the new biopic, Deliver Me From Nowhere, which hits theaters this week.
Yeah, Rochester even has a tie to the film with musician Judah Seeley starring as Springsteen's sax player, Clarence Clemons. Judah is here now to talk more about this role. And, we're so excited to have you here. We were joking during the commercial break, a local celebrity.
I don't know about celebrity, but I'm honored to be a part of the film. So
I want to talk about the film in just a second, but first tell us a little bit about what you do in Rochester. You are a musician.
I am. I'm a musician. I'm a saxophonist, keyboardist, producer, Billboard #1 artist, and I also am a music teacher. I teach at Rochester Prep Rochester Prep Andrews campus is the school.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so how did you first learn about getting into this role?
So a year ago, Labor Day last year, I got contacted by a man named Andy Snitzer, who's a famous saxophonist, who was friends with the music contractor of the film, and they were looking to cast the role with an actual musician as opposed to an actor who they had to teach how to pretend to play saxophone. Mm-hmm. And he knew that I had a resemblance because of social media to Clarence Clemons, who was a bigger guy. He was called the Big Man. And he saw footage of me and he recommended me to the music contractor. Her name is Sandy Park. She reached out to me. She said, you should audition for this role. We were auditioning hundreds of people, but we really think that you should try. Mm. And at first I thought it was not real. I questioned the legitimacy of it, but then I auditioned and it was actually very real and I got the part and here we are. So
excellent. And what kind of a filming schedule was it like for you?
Well, my part was pretty small. So I filmed for about 10 days, 3 days here, 3 days here, like 4 days another day, in December of last year. And then we wrapped in January of this year.
So what was it like performing some of the music? You know, you're on set, you gotta basically be on.
Yes. So we had the director, Scott Cooper, who also wrote the movie. He made sure all of the musicians, because all the members of the band are actual musicians, and he said, learn each part note for note. So there was no improvising, there was no riffing or doing your own thing. You had to learn the music exactly as it was recorded for realism, so that the concert scenes would look, real. So, yeah.
And tell us a little bit about the music in the movie. I think everybody, can relate to it in some way, shape, or form. Even if you're like, I have no idea who that is. People are gonna recognize it.
Yes, Bruce is beloved all over the world. Bruce Springsteen, I'm calling him Bruce. Bruce Springsteen is known all over the world, and the music is phenomenal. But the movie tells a very personal story about his battle with some things. I won't spoil the movie, but it's a very personal movie. But the music is highlighted like at the beginning, in the middle, and a little bit at the end. But the music is very powerful.
And you were able to see the film.
Yes.
So what is one thing that you hope viewers take away from it?
That, without spoiling the movie, that music is a valuable tool to, sometimes work out your issues, but it's important to have, therapy and a support system. Jeremy Landau, John Landau, who is Bruce's longtime manager, who's played by Jeremy Strong in the movie, they have a very close friendship, and because of that friendship, he was able to kind of fight against the things that he was dealing with internally. Therapy, friendship, and a support system is important to battle mental illness. So, yeah. Yes. And
you have seen the movie, which we just talked about. Are you going to go to theaters and see it again?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're going to bring your friends and family?
I hope so. Hopefully they're available. So, hopefully there are tickets left because it's like a huge movie. So, that's the plan.
Very good.
And I'm sure that you're going to be an inspiration for all of your students heading back. What would be your advice to them as they're starting out in their musical journey?
Practice, and practice some more. Listen and practice. Always listen. And that's how you become great. So.
And for you, when did your musical journey begin? Was it when you were in kindergarten, just like the kids you teach?
No, my journey started a little bit later when I was in middle school. My uncle actually taught me how to play saxophone, my uncle Ellis Clanton. And then I went to School of the Arts where I graduated 2002. And I started a little bit later. So that's where it started.
And I want to know a little bit about behind the scenes of filming. Was there any particular moment, maybe it was funny for you or that was new to you having been in that film space? I wouldn't say, everything was new to me because I've never been a part of a Hollywood film project. The first scene that we shot was a scene
well, I won't spoil the movie, but our very first scene, you know, Bruce Springsteen walks in and he's introducing himself to us like he's not the biggest star in the world. You know, he's like, "Hi, I'm Bruce Springsteen." And the very first thing that he said to me was, "It's nice to see the big man again," talking about his friend Clarence, who passed away actually in 2011. And they were brothers, they were the closest friends. And so for him to say that to me was very moving. So
That is
yeah.
moving.
Mm-hmm.
And when you were getting ready to take on this role after hearing that, was there, you know, a little bit of pressure? Were you feeling like, okay, I've really got to do it justice?
Yes, there was a lot. When I was learning the material and trying to embody the character of Clarence, I watched so much footage. And but you know, what was most important to me was to do the friendship of Bruce and Clarence justice, because you know Clarence had a family, and Bruce was on set. So watching how I moved and you know giving some notes and things like that, I just wanted to do it justice. So it was, even though it was a cool experience to be a part of this Hollywood production, it was more important to do justice to the character and his friendship with Bruce. So.
And we know that Bruce is played by Jeremy Allen White
Yes.
in the film.
Yes.
What was it like bonding with him?
Well, he's amazing. First of all, he's super quiet, very chill, and in between scenes, he's like he's focused, because you know it's a dark kind of you know story that is being told, and so he was like in his mode, and I didn't want to bother him. But when I approached him like after filming, when I saw him at the premiere, he was very, very gracious, very humble. And just had this he was inspirational too, because when we were shooting the scenes, he was giving his all every single time. And we did like 30 takes of each scene, and every single time he was giving it his all. So it was inspiring to watch.
Very good. Well, inspiring to watch. I'm sure you are an inspiration to so many in our area. And it is being released this week. Yes.
This Friday, yes.
Very good. Excellent. Well, we're very excited to see the film, and we're happy to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are you
you.
going to try for another role in something? Did you get a taste of Hollywood and think?
I mean, it was nice to be a part of that world. I'm just a guest in this world. I wouldn't call myself an actor, but it was nice to be part of this world. And if I get another opportunity, then yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you very much, and congratulations again.
Thank you.